Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this close to late afternoon pretty soon, but this is going to be a premiere video on October 1st, so like 4 o'clock or so is when I'm premiering it. I'll give you an exact time when it premieres. So this is for Godsmack's second studio album that I'm re-reviewing, and this is for Awake that I just got done listening to for this Godsmack album that I'm going to be re-reviewing. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for the Godsmack Awake for this re-review and let you know what I thought of all 11 songs off this album. So let's dive into this album, or re-review I meant to say. It starts with Sick of Life, and already off the bat it's a banger for sure. It really rocks. So I really like this track. Sully Erna sounds good with aggressive vocals. Performance in this, his delivery with his aggressive vocals sound really good. I'm really liking it. And the drum work and guitar work is amazing in this track. So I love the lyrics too. Sick of my life and other things that are tied with the chorus. So it's pretty enjoyable of a track. So 5 out of 5. Awake was a more longer track, but really good for sure. It was like 5 minutes and 4 seconds, I believe, but it was enjoyable, and I really like how it's sounding overall with the guitar work, the drum work, and Sully Erna singing in it. The chorus is amazing. I really love this song. So it is the title track for the album name, of course. So 5 out of 5. Greed was another good track. Really enjoyed this one. It's got some good moments in it. So 5 out of 5. Wasn't disappointed with the song. They have a music video for it too, but about someone being greedy. So yeah. Um Basically what I got from this track, I really enjoyed how it was sounding, and Sully Erna's vocals in it sound really good in this track, so 5 out of 5. Bad Magic was a solid track. It's good in its own way. It's just got some solid moments, so it's probably going to be my least favorite off this album. But it's not the very least favorite from the album. But it is a solid track, so 4.5 out of 5. The Feel So Bad, Bad Magic playing off on me lyric, I don't know if I'm connecting with that, but other than that, the song did alright. So 4.5 out of 5. Going Down was a pretty strong track. Really like how it's sounding overall with the drum work and guitar work, and the execution did pretty well over me, meaning it's a pretty strong track and it's got a good catchy melody at the chorus. So really enjoyed this track. So 5 out of 5. Mistakes is another good track. It's like almost 6 minutes. It's a pretty lengthy song. It doesn't really start the song with Sully Erna singing to like a minute and 40 seconds, I believe, but it does very well with the delivery and the execution. So I'm really enjoying this track. So 5 out of 5. Trippin' was another good track. And I really like the lyrics. The verses are pretty strong. The chorus is amazing, and really liking how it's sounding overall. So 5 out of 5. Sorry if I'm breezing through this so fast. I'm just trying to get majority of this breeze through so I can give you guys a rating. And I've already heard these tracks before when doing album reviews for them years ago, but that's why I'm calling it a re-review, because I'm giving you a different opinion in 2022. So that's why I'm re-reviewing it. So 5 out of 5 for Trippin'. Forgive Me is a pretty decent song. It's not great in any way. It just has vocal pitches from Sully Erna that I don't know if I can get on board with. But other than that, the track did alright. It's decent in its own way. So 4 out of 5. It's one of the least favorites of mine, but it's just a decent effort. Vampires is pretty strong instrumentally. The talking part of it, where the guy's talking about vampires, I'm like, so this technically should be an instrumental song and just someone talking, but I guess not, apparently, but it is what it is. So 5 out of 5 for it. I really enjoyed the instrumentation in this track. It's really good and pretty strong. So yeah. The Journey instrumental is an instrumental to the next song, Spiral. It's technically an interlude, I guess you could call it. They should call it an interlude, not an instrumental, but it is what it is, I guess. So 5 out of 5. Spiral is a great closing track to this Awake album. I really enjoyed it. It's very long. There's a lot of experimentation with the Congo drums and other things like that in this track. And instrumentally, it's pretty experimental, but pretty good. So 5 out of 5. And Solely Erna sounds good vocally in this track. So I'm pretty impressed with this song. So like I said, 5 out of 5 for Spiral. Great closing track. Overall, production, mixing, and execution, I think Godsmack Awake for this re-review is pretty good. Really enjoyed it. I think it's better than the debut album. The debut album was good, and possibly it could grow on me a bit more. With the Situation song from that album, I had my critiques about that song, but other than that, the album was good in its own way. For the Godsmack self-titled album that I reviewed the other day. So, yeah, overall, I think Godsmack Awake for this re-review, pretty good listen. Definitely recommend checking it out. And for a score for me, I'm giving Godsmack's Awake re-review that I am re-reviewing for you guys. I'm giving this an 8.5 out of 10. Pretty good album. It definitely rocks for sure. Really like majority of the tracks on this album. But 2 of the songs kind of let me down a bit. But other than that, 9 out of 11 songs did phenomenal. So 8.5 out of 10. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Godsmack Awake re-review if you enjoyed it and if you've listened to this album, the 2000 album. And if you did enjoy this 2000 album for Godsmack Awake for this re-review I did for you guys, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. Like I said, this is premiering on October 1st at like 4 or 4:30. Got to see when I can get it out to you guys. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this Godsmack Awake album review or re-review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. The Faceless Godsmack re-review is going to be on Tuesday, I believe. And I know I got to get the Tuesday album review out that day, of course. So, yeah. I'll do what I can to get it out to you guys. I'll probably have to record it on the 3rd, which is Monday, of course, so definitely tune into that. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed this re-review for Godsmack Awake. I will be doing more reviews before this review, of course, so until then, stay safe, take care, and as always, I will see you in my next review.